Warshed Gaming!
Hello, hello. It's your pal Dave from Warshed Gaming. We're doing something a little different again this week. What we're going to be doing is some Mtgo leagues. It's a Magic the Gathering. I've been a big fan since, I don't even know, it's been a long time. Ice Age, I think, which is dating myself. It's been a long time. So anyway, what I wanted to do, MTGO, I'm Magic the Gathering online. I'm pretty familiar with. I'm not the best with it, but I really wanted to play some leagues this weekend. I'd rather have played some Warhammer, but things happen. people people bail, people disappear. It's okay. Next week we're going to have a battle report, which is going to be a lot of fun. This is my first time streaming Magic the Gathering online. There's going to be some bumps. It's going to be a lot of fun, though, either way. Or it won't be, because I'm playing some pretty weird degenerative decks, which is kind of what I like. Anyway, as you can see right now, and we're going to be starting the league off with what are we starting? Oh, with Mill, Blue Black Mill, which has gained some popularity. I think it's probably been a little bit. It was gaining popularity. I'm trying to think what it was. I think it was when Tasha's Hideous Laughter kind of came onto the scene. I forget what set that was from. Adventures in the Forgotten Realms. That's what it was. It came up because there was a lot of low cost decks, and there's always some high cost too. But Tasha's really just kind of ripped through Hammer Time decks, and and low to the ground decks. And then it kind of, fell out of favor a little bit. But with the newest set, the Phyrexia All Will Be One, I nailed it. Jace the Perfected Mind kind of came on and added another little card to it. Or, sorry, as a card added to the deck as well. You'll see I'm playing here 23 lands. It's actually a pretty stock list. I do see some people playing surgicals and graveyard and all the graveyard hate in the sideboard. I like having some surgicals main board. It does it tends to give some issues here and there when it gets stuck in your hand sometimes. It's not relevant and it gets stuck in your hand, and that's a bummer, but I just think it's really nice to have. It's a nice utility card. We're doing Fractured. I mean, everything else is pretty stock. We're doing Fatal Pushes, Visions of Beyond for card draw, the Crabs, Drown in the Loch, Tasha's Hideous Laughter, Fractured Sanity, again with the new edition of Jace, is a great one too, and then of course Archive Trap. Sideboard, we got Extirpate, just some uninteractive graveyard hate. Soul Guide Lantern is another classic. Mystical Dispute for those blue decks you're playing against. Crypt Incursion I like a lot against, quick aggro, obviously creature centric decks, but like aggro decks, and even the I've seen it the Omnath decks, which is nice too, that are playing a lot of endurances and solitudes and things like that, because they can be pretty quick. It also can go pretty long, and they want to sometimes hold those endurances for a while. So when they go to use the endurance, if you can get a Crypt Incursion in there, gain a bunch of life, buys you a bunch of time, is really nice. Baleful Mastery for creature. I mean, I think it's going to be for bigger creature, but more importantly, Planeswalker removal. And then Engineered Explosives for tokens, low mana cost artifacts, things like that, and low mana cost creatures. Okay, so I'm going to jump into a league. Let's try this out. I hope everyone can hear me okay. This is one thing I'm not used to yet, because you know what? I just realized I can't see the chat. So, oops, we will figure that out at another time. Let's see, Modern League. Oh, we're locked in. We're locked in. We're playing. Let's do it. So I hope everyone's having a good weekend. I know we were hoping for Warhammer. That's going to be next weekend. We have, I believe it's going to be Sylvaneth. And I'm not sure what I'm playing yet, but it's going to be fun. It's going to be a good time. I think the next few weeks we're going to have some Warhammer streams. I might even, maybe on a given week, maybe weekday, do a league here or there through Twitch, upload it through YouTube as I do. But yeah, I hope if you're here live, thank you so much for joining us. If you're here watching it on YouTube afterwards, or even on Twitch, thank you so much. I really appreciate the support. Gotta stay hydrated. All right, waiting for our first match. We'll see. There have definitely been times when I'm playing Mill where I don't know. Nope, we're here. Let's do this, switch this up a little bit. On the play, obviously, always yes. Always yes. So we're starting out with those iffy hands. We have Otawara, which is, very useful here and there. No black mana, but I can get it from Field of Ruin. We have Fractured Sanity. Has a turn 2 play. I don't know. I think this is a little too wonky. I'm gonna send this one back. I mean, I think this is a keep. I love Archive Trap so much. So what we'll do is we will keep this. I do love Field of Ruins as well, but I think what we'll do is we're going to keep this, send the Field of Ruin back. Field of Ruin is also really nice. Gemstone Cavern. So this is probably hold on, what did they exile? The blue green reds. This is probably rhinos, but I could be wrong. We'll see what happens here. So let's go through here. I am going to hold off on playing the Hedron Crab. I'll wait for the turn 2 just to fade any kind of removal or kind of interaction that way. If I had a second one, I probably would have played it first, but it's okay. We'll see how this goes. What do we got? Pathway. Ancient Stirrings. Interesting. I don't know what we're doing here. What are they revealing? Walking Ballista. So some kind of combo. And I'm sure... Hardened Scales. Classic. All right. I don't know how this is gonna play, but we'll find out. We will find out, won't we? Oop. Okay. Now, usually I use the hotkeys 1 and all that other stuff to really kind of like blaze through it. But I'm trying not to do that here because it also lands. I can misplay all the time that way. I'm going to cast... I'm trying to think. There's not many double black spell or any. There's none. Okay, good. So I'm just going to play the Field of Ruin for now. We'll target the Hedron. Hedron Crab will target there. We'll save targets. Hit OK. What do we get? Ozolith. Actually, I'm going to pop this out. It's kind of hard to see on my TV right now. Ink Moth. Perfect. We will not be attacking. We'll be passing. Okay. Let's see if I can... how quickly we can make this happen. What's nice is next turn... 2 Hardened Scales. Next turn, I'll be able to do Field of Ruin to hit one of their hit their Inkmoth Nexus, make them search their deck, which means my double Archive Trap is on, which will be nice. But I don't know what to expect here. We'll see. 2 mana. He's just gonna play the. I guess he could. He could play, or they could play the Ballista on 1, but because of the Hardened Scales, it's gonna be 3. Which is enough to take out the Hedron Crab and keep the Ballista alive, which is really nice for them. Unfortunate for me. Let's see. Yep. Okay. Ballista on 1, but technically on 3 because of the Hardened Scales. And he's pinging down my crab. So sorry, Hedron Crab. You were too good for this world. Can't attack this turn, so we'll move to my turn. What do we got? Surgical Extraction. I mean, it's not bad, especially when I'm going to... We're going to swamp. Is there any reason to do this right now? I should probably wait. You know what? No, I'm going to do it now. I'll get myself an island, and then what I'll do is just Archive Trap them now. And then what I can do is see if there's a cool Surgical Extraction target. What do we got here? Let's see. Ancient Stirrings, Inkmoth Ozolith, Zabaz is pretty good. They have 2 cards in hand. I don't know. 1 Zabaz, 2 Zabaz, 3. Actually, so I got all their Zabazes. Hangerback Walker is a pain. But maybe what I should be going for is something like Ravager. Welding Jars. 1 Ravager. Because that's kind of, I guess, something that can make them start going off. They'll be able to... It's a sacrifice outlet, so they're able to sack their artifacts. But what we'll do is we're going to stop on their draw step and then cast the spell then. So they have a draw. They have their draw. We are going to exile... This is probably not correct, but we're going to go Ravager. Pay 2 life. Let's see what they got in their hand. Oh, that was such a good call. Oh, yeah, I get it. So they are left with just a Hangerback, which, isn't great. That's not good, not necessarily good for us. But definitely still a good snag, and I'm glad we got that. And at some point, I mean, we have their deck down to 18 cards. So this Field of Ruin could definitely be a strip mine at some point to really get them off of mana. Let's see. So we're going to move to combat. They'll hit me because the Hangerback Walker, how much is it for? It's just 1. Okay. So they'll be able to grow Hangerback pretty quickly, which is not ideal, especially it's already a 3/3. Woof. Let's draw a spell. Come on. What do we got? Okay, I'll take a crab. Crab comes in. We'll go ahead and play the Field of Ruin. Let's mill them 3 more. What do we get? Patchwork Automaton, Saga. I'm going to hit their Gemstone Cavern. Now, Island. Let's see if we can maybe get them off of basics. We did get them off of basics. That's wild. Good. I don't know how many they usually run. This is not. I know of the deck. I don't know it that well. But what's nice, at least, is they have the Hangerback Walker, which is brutal, but they don't have 4 mana to pump the Walking Ballista, and to pump the Hangerback Walker. Oof, that was such a good draw. Sorry. With the Hangerback Walker, they at least have to tap it, so they can't attack with it as well. So they will probably attack with both. I will block the... Actually, I just realized. If I block the Ballista, they can then sacrifice it afterwards to kill the crab. I'm going to take a hit first. I'm going to take a hit first and see how that goes. I don't know if that's the right play, but we'll see. We'll see. Let's draw a spell. Oh, well, that's a good one. Tasha's Hideous Laughter, exile the top 20 mana cost, and they concede. Awesome. Let's see what we got. Does this exile? It does exile. So Baleful Mastery is nice against Hangerback Walker, I would say, because it's exiling it. So I don't believe they would get those tokens. I don't know how relevant it is, though. Ensnaring Bridge stops them from attacking me if their things get too big. And Engineered Explosives gets their Hardened Scales. It gets their... Depending on what I'm looking for, it could clear tokens for 0. There's a few things that it could do. I don't know if it's the right thing to bring in, but I think I'm going to. Things to take out. Drowning the Lock is pretty good. It's an easy removal. It's pretty cheap. Fatal Push is also really good. Surgical was nice. They're not... I don't know if they're considered a combo deck per se. I don't think they have an infinite combo, but it is definitely about Hardened Scales, pumping their creatures. But I don't know. It was very good in game 1. I don't know how good it is game 2. I think I might cut it, and I'll probably regret it, but I'll bring it in again. I'm going to cut a Jace. I don't know how good it's actually going to be. Their Archive Trap, that was tough because I didn't see many, and I should have looked at their graveyard before continuing. Just to see if they had fetch lands. I didn't see it. I am gonna cut. I'll cut two. We'll see. I don't think that's the necessarily the right call. How many do I need? Six? Oh, that's six right there. Let's try this. We'll run it. Again, I am by no means a professional at this at all. I'm just kind of winging it. But we got 60 cards. Let's play. Let's see how this plays out. Um, I think this is a good... Ooh. Did I... Oh, I'm freezing here. Sorry. You know, I did notice that my... Sorry, the client was being a little wonky when I was trying to start the stream. It was taking a while to load. And it's... Uh-oh. It's not having a good time. All right, hold on one second. I'm gonna bring it here real quick. Let me see. Let me see what's going on here. How I might have to close out of the program. Sorry. Give me 1 second. Let's reopen MT. Let's reopen Magic. I don't know how. I think oh no, yeah, we had opening hands, so this should hopefully just be counting down my my timer, which is okay. I know. I mean, streaming. I've never streamed this before, so it's a little. Here we go. Let's hope this comes back to us. Okay. Okay. So, oh no. Is it freezing again? Oh no. Oh, wait for program to respond. This is brutal. I've never had this happen before. Geez, I don't necessarily know. Oh, wait, hold on. Can I at least keep the hand? Okay, hold on. Active game. I'm going to just say, sorry, client is being wonky. Okay, all right, I think we're back. What I like about this, there's two cards, there are two lands. I got a crab. I have some Fatal Push. I have Ensnaring Bridge. So I have some stuff to fight against. The issue, though, is going to be like Harden's Zabaz. I forget what he does again. It's just adding more counters to it. Okay. I think what I'll probably do turn one. What does red do? Destroy an artifact he controls, gains flying until end of turn. What I'll end up doing is I'm going to play this land, because I don't want to play the crab out anyway, just in case they play like a walking ballista to take care of it. But what I'd like to do is hold this here, and then what I'll do is I will crack it in response to a spell and get a Watery Grave for Fatal Push to take out Zabaz. Let's see what we have here. Automaton. All right, first I'll crack this for a Watery Grave. Yes, I will pay 2 life. I will then try and take out Zabaz. Perfect. That Automaton will get big, but I also have that Ensnaring Bridge, which should help. I don't know if they have stuff to remove it, but we're going to find out. So first things first, let's play my crab. I'll play a Boro, which plays really nicely with these Hedron Crab and Ruin Crab. I like them a lot. We'll save the target to save us a little bit of time. Got a Hanger Back, got a Stirring. I can't complain there, because we have a pretty good hand. Next turn, I can either play the Field of Ruin. I can just, play the Field of Ruin and play Tasha's Hideous Laughter, or I can go ahead and a second one. Okay, I wonder if they're going to bring in Force of Vigor, or if they have things like Nature's Claim or something along those lines as far as artifact removal. I'm not sure if they're going to expect an Ensnaring Bridge, but I'm not sure. Ensnaring Bridge won't affect me at all because I don't have any real creatures, any way of hurting them with creatures. All of my creatures are 0 power, so that's pretty good. I'll take a hit or 2, no problem. End the turn. Let's see what we draw. A third Fractured Sanity, so that's pretty cool. So what I'm going to do is I am going to play Field of Ruin. We'll mill him another 3. I think this doesn't do anything silly, right? Whenever you cast an artifact, I think what I want to do is I'm going to hold off, and we're just going to wait. My goal is to hit that Inkmoth Nexus. I don't want them putting a bunch of +1/+1 counters on it. It's pretty brutal. What do you got? 4 mana. I don't know what that could be. Karn? Oh, duh. Okay. So that's going to go. That's going to go. And he's going to get a 2/2, which will take out my crab. So just before we can do that, I'll go ahead and Field of Ruin as Inkmoth. I'm going to get myself an island, so if I wanted to cast Fractured Sanity, I have the mana for it. We'll mill him 3. Something I didn't think about, which we're going to see how that plays out. They could have, a lot of people, because Mill has been on the uptick, have been playing like one of the Ancient Titans, like the Emrakuls or the Kozileks, which when it enters the graveyard from anywhere, you shuffle your graveyard back into your library, which makes it very, very difficult to win if you don't have a way of exiling their graveyard. And I'm pretty sure I boarded all of that stuff out, unfortunately. So the only way I would really, in theory, have a chance to win would be if I used, Tasha's Hideous Laughter to exile that permanent, but it's going to be hit or miss. I'm not sure how this is going to play out yet. So anyway, what happened? What did we do? Oh, they're playing Hangerbacks for 0 because technically it's an artifact. So their patchworks get bigger and bigger. Right now they're 5/5s, a 4/4 and a 5/5. So what I can do actually though, I hope I draw a land, so I can play a land, play Ensnaring Bridge, and then they won't be able to attack with it next turn. Are they gonna? Oh, they got rid of that too. Okay, I'm just gonna pass through the turn. Let's see what happens. It's not good because if I need to draw a land. I need to empty it. Not great. Okay, let's just let's. They have 44 cards. Let's play Ensnaring Bridge. That might be something to hold us over for now. We're gonna see what happens, but it's gonna be pretty rough. I'm just gonna F6 through my turn. I don't really have much of anything to do. They can attack for 5. Actually, I just realized. I'm so sorry. That's so stupid. They have it. They can attack with both by Ensnaring Bridge because I didn't draw a land. That was silly. My bad. That's okay. So they got that. I still don't love Crypt Incursion. I am a little worried about Kozilek and things of that. But they didn't play any fetch lands, so is Archive Trap worth playing instead of maybe a Jace or something like that? I don't know. Maybe we cut the Archive Traps, bring in the Jaces. We'll see. We will see. All right. I will be on the play. We have a crab. We have some removal. We have a Tasha's. I think this is absolutely a keep. I think I will play out the crab turn 1 here because I don't think... There's no way of them getting a Ballista on 1 or on 2 on turn 1, so I think it's fine. I want to use my mana efficiently, so if I can turn 2, get 2 mana out, mill them 3, I'll be able to drown and lock whatever they play the next turn. So I will keep this. I will play this. Go ahead, and then we will F6 through the turn. Let's see what we got. Opponent, what do you have for us? Grove of the Burn Willows. Okay. Probably Zabaz? Ooh, Dismember. Okay. Didn't expect that. I didn't expect that. That's pretty brutal. We got a Jace. Okay, and we have land for it. So I will play an island. We will go ahead and pass. Now, what's nice about this is if they end up playing a hangerback walker on 1, I would be able to drown and lock it once it's in play. What's Mirix? Actually, oh, interesting. Okay. Okay. So Patchwork is coming down, which was pretty brutal. That's tough to deal with. That Ward 2 is pretty tough. If I had a Fatal Push, if I have Fatal Push with a extra land, oh, I have the land, but if I draw a Fatal Push, I would be able to take care of it, and I think I would do that. Or I will just play a crab. I think that was a great draw. I'll take it. I'm going to mill you 3. Oops. I just got the wrong thing. What do we got here? Oh, they do have Emrakul. Oh, no. Oh. I should have bordered in some of that. Some of the graveyard hate. So what I have to do now, I have a Tasha's. I have 4 Tashas, which is really good. If I can get a Tasha's Hideous Laughter and hit Emrakul, I'll be able to exile that, and which is good. But it's really going to be risky, and I am in a very, very tough spot. I definitely should have kept in some kind of graveyard removal for something like that. Because if I had a surgical in hand, that would have been great. But let's just see real quick. Hardened Scales. Yep, can't counter that yet. You got it. And then Ozolith. That's moving counters around, so Patchwork gets 1. I can't do much about that right now. You got it. You got me. You got it. Let's see what we got here. Yep, take the 2. I'll go to, or 3. I'm sorry. I will go to 18. I can't do anything about that yet. So let's draw. Let's see what we can do. I need some more mana. Would be nice. Fatal Push. Okay. You know what? Okay. I can make that work. But I think what I want to do is hold off for now. I think I want to hold off for now. And let them attack. Because what I can do is I can Fatal Push and then pay the extra ward for it. Urza Saga is going to be tough. Urza Saga is going to be pumping out tokens. Not much I can really do about that. For a creature you control leaves battlefield that has counters. Okay, so I never even thought about Urza Saga and Ozolith, but that's not a thing, so that's good. What do you got for me, opponent? You're going to make a Saga token? Ancient Stirrings. Yeah, yep, let's do it. What you got? What are you finding? Move this over here. Walking Ballista. Brutal. Yeah. This is not great. This is not ideal for us. Another Hardened Scale. So I can counter this one. And then maybe Fatal Push next turn. I did bring in I think I brought in the Engineered Explosives so I could take care of these 1 mana permanents later. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I don't know if that's the right play. Is he playing? Oh no, he's gonna play it for 1. Yep, you get the counter there. Oh, misplay. A lot of misplays. Awkward. Okay, so what we're going to do is, what I should have done was taken this out beforehand. Because now that I've killed it and has 5 counters, those 5 counters are going to go on Ozolith. Yes. And then those counters will then get thrown onto Walking Ballista, which makes Walking Ballista really, really big. Enough to take out the crab and maybe ding me a little bit. Now I can Drown and Lock Walking Ballista next turn, which is good. But an 8/8 Walking Ballista, that's pretty scary. Oh no, it's going to be +2, so 10 because of Hardened Scales. All right, so listen, misplays happen. Misplays happen, and I will. I'll definitely regret that. Oh, Okay. Land or something? Or something. So I don't have my swamp yet. I'm going to take out their saga, get the swamp, and then drown in the lock, the walking ballista. They can definitely do some damage. You know, they can definitely ping me a bunch, or they can throw. Whoops, undo, wrong one. So we're gonna take this out. Again, they can definitely ignore the drown in the lock and just throw throw 7 at me, but they're not. They're going to go ahead and move those counters onto the Ozolith, which means they probably have something, unfortunately, pretty solid. Pretty solid this turn. Or they don't, and they're okay waiting. I mean, they can start 1, 2, 3 creating those toxic 1/1. Is it mites? A mite, Phyrexian mite, or they just have ancient stirrings. Not good. Let's see what they find. They already had the what was that? The I'm so sorry, the walking ballista. Let's see what they get here. Oh no! Another walking ballista. I mean, I have drowned the lock, which is great. They're gonna make a 3/3 walking ballista. Then it's gonna be a 10/10. Yeah, not good. Not good. Combat comes. They can throw all of it on there. Now, at least the plus side is they can't kill me with it yet. I have another drown the lock to take it out, which is good. Let's see. Let's see what we got here. Draw. That's interesting. I kind of want to play it as a land so I could Tasha's into Drown the Lock. I think that's what I'm going to do. I don't know if that's what I should do, but that's what I'm going to do. Let's see what we exile. Oh, we got the Emrakul. We got the Emrakul. That's good. That's really good. I mean, they might play more, but, you know, it is what it is. So I think I will go attempt to just Drown the Lock this, get this out of here. They can, you know, throw the counters on the Ozolith, or they can just ping me for 12. That's a lot. But then what it sets me up for is Jace the next turn. And I can get Jace to 5 loyalty, mill them 15 cards, which is really nice. And we'll just see how that goes. Next, ending my turn. I am really good at missing triggers, missing lines, missing things like that. So if you see anything, I haven't gotten chat worked out yet as far as my Twitch chat on the screen, so I can't see it right now, but I'll check periodically here and there to see if anyone's saying anything. What do we got? 3 mana, you're making a mite. Okay, they're making a mite. Now they can throw. They can literally throw 12 counters on it. Oh, that's scary. Oh, 14. Right. Hardened scales. So I need to draw something relevant. Now, what's kind of brutal about this is they can just do that every turn. Every turn they can just keep this steady stream of counters on it, which is very rough. I think the play here, they have how many cards in the graveyard? 6? Yeah, this is what we'll do. We'll make a Jace at full. I think the idea is to mill them, all of it. So that's 15 cards. I then can draw 3. Pretty good. I can play a Field of Ruin for now. Now the issue is next turn I am going to take what looks like 15 damage. That's going to put me to 9. I'm sorry, 15. I'm so sorry. Put me to 4, which is going to be brutal. If they draw another walking ballista, which they 1, 2, 3. So there's probably one left in the deck. Yep, hitting me hard. I will have to draw incredibly well to get out of this. I'm going to need to draw. I drew 3 lands off of that Visions of Beyond. Drown in the Lock. Okay. I mean, Oh, it's something. I think I'm supposed to. That's tough. My line I'm thinking about is Field of Ruin to take out the Murex, which takes out the mites. The only problem is they can make a mite in response. Maybe what I do is wait until combat, maybe their turn. They have 3 cards in hand. I'm not sure what it could be. Let's play a Scalding Tarn. That's what we'll do. Play a Scalding Tarn. I'm going to move this over a little bit. See if they have something. If they tap out the Murex, I'll be able to take it out without them making a mite, which is really sweet. If they make a mite right now, which it looks like they're about to, I'm just going to take this out now. Take this out now. That's the last mite that they can make, at least for now. But the issue is they still get 1. So what's going to happen is there's the 1/1 mite. We're going to let them go to combat next turn. So the Ozolith triggers, which there's no counters on it anyway. And then I'm going to have to drown in the lock this mite. They'll put the counters on the Ozolith, but they won't have it for next turn. Ugh. And then what I have to do is hope to draw my way out of it. This is an uphill battle. What's the safekeeping? Oh, they're playing the Hexproof and Indestructible. So they might have more. I mean, they have 3 cards in hand, so that's pretty brutal. Let's see. They got it? Okay. Ozolith gets counters. I'm going to take 1. Still not in a good spot. I think I'm going to crack. Now, usually I don't crack the Scalding Tarns or my fetch lands in case I grab a crab, which is nice. But I think at this point, I really, truly, madly, deeply need something. The Ozolith is going to drop down on here. So I really want to hedge my bets into not drawing a land. But with that said, I'm really good at fetching and then drawing a land. So let's see how this plays out. Okay. I mean, it's something. All right, that's removal. I got a Boro in play. 16 cards left in their deck. What I'm going to do is wait for them to go. Now, yeah, I'm going to wait for them to go into combat so they can throw all the counters on it. And actually, maybe I'm not supposed to. Actually, I'm not sure how this is going to work, but we'll see. We're going to see. We'll see. We'll see how this plays out. I think what I want to do... Uh-oh. If they have a Hangerback Walker... Or, well, I'm sorry. Well, yeah, Hangerback Walker is fine. Walking Ballista is not good for us. I'm going to cast this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not give them the draw card. We have plenty of mana. Baleful Mastery hopefully removes it. Hopefully removes it. It did. Okay. They have 15 cards left. I have no cards in hand. I'm just going to F6 through this. I have nothing to do. Ravager. That's a good card. That's a good card. And they have enough to make a token, so I need a spell, not a land. That's it. That's it for me, this one. Okay. Okay. You win some, you lose some in this case. I lost some. So we'll go ahead and start up the next match, and we'll see how it goes. Actually, in the meantime, I'm going to take a look. Just give me 1 second here. While we're waiting, you get to look at this. You get to look at this here. What do we got going on here? Okay, everything's looking good. I hope the sound is okay. Please, 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 if there's something going on, let me know. Oops. Hold on. There we go. There we go. Okay. Play first. Absolutely. Always, now, and forever. We have Surgical. We got lands. Tasha's in a Fractured. I don't know if I'm supposed to keep this hand. Fractured for the cycle. Tasha's on 3. Surgical. It seems a little slow. I'm always just weary of mulliganing with this deck. No one likes to mulligan. I certainly don't want to, but let's just see how this plays out. To play us out. Let's see how this goes. I will start on a fetch. Get myself a Watery Grave at the end of turn, and we will see what my opponent's playing. No companions. I guess good. We'll see. Sea Chrome, probably maybe 8 cast. Yep. Okay. Esper Sentinel. Definitely a card I didn't quite understand how good it was when it first was spoiled and released. I was like, oh, it's just, who cares? Artifacts 1/1, no one cares about that. It's a good card. I do not want to pay 2 life. Let's go. Let's draw some good stuff. Not my idea good, but to each their own. I'm going to cycle Fractured Sanity. Now the thing is, if this is Hammer Time, Tasha's Hideous Laughter is insane because their costs are so low to the ground. It really is good. Fractured Sanity to kind of start things off, start things rolling. It's really, really good. So it is 100% Hammer Time. We actually could be getting hit for 11 right now. Oh, yep. Okay. Whew. Whew. Okay. Good start. Good start. Fractured Sanity. Let's go ahead and mill them 4 cards. Draw a card. Oh, God. Okay. Ginger Brute. Stone. Got 2 Stone Forges. That's pretty good, but nothing I think worth surgicaling. It's tough for me to think. So I want to say they could have a Colossus or Colossal Hammer, whatever the hammer is in Hammer Time, because they could have played it, but maybe they were weary of an Esper Sentinel getting fatal pushed fatal pushed or something like that. So maybe they didn't play it. But unfortunately, because of Sigarda's aid, they can cast it at instant speed, which is not great for me. However, a second Tasha's Hideous Laughter is really good. I'm just going to, you know what? Let's just go. Let's just cast it. Let's just see what happens. Yep, you're going to draw a card. It's going to happen. I can't do much about it. Let's go. I milled 34 cards. Wow. Okay, what did I get? 1 hammer, 2 hammer, 3 of them. So they still could technically either have 1 in their deck, but most likely I'm pretty sure they have 1 in their hand. Which is a good thing for me because that means they can only have one left, so they can hit me for 11 next turn. But next turn I can just Tasha's again and hopefully, Shadow Spear. Oof, baboof. But yeah, so if I live next turn and they don't have counter magic, I think I have it with Tasha's Hideous Laughter. Actually, I know I will have it with Tasha's Hideous Laughter. Unfortunately, though, I think some of these play Metallic Rebuke, which is a counter spell that has I forget what it's called. Not Convoke, but it's like Convoke for this. But let's see what they got. They're hitting me for 12, putting me to 6, which is lethal next turn. With that said, actually. So they hit me. So the question is it worth surgicaling right now to see what they have in their hand? To see, because if it's not, I in theory could Fractured Sanity into something else. Let's do that. Whoops, not that. I think I'm dead either way. Let's just see what their hand is. They're going to draw a card. Cool. Great. Nope. You get to draw a card. I'm not paying 12 mana. Additional mana. Let's see what we got. Coast is clear. Coast is clear. They got a bunch of white cards in there. No blue ones. You love to see it. Let's draw. Let's play Tasha's. Mill them the rest out. Yep. And what's funny is, actually, and I've seen this with Mill, I don't like giving my opponent extra cards. And there it is, game 1. I don't like giving them extra cards. However, in this deck, sometimes I do like it because I'm able to help mill. They're drawing more cards. I'm milling them. Things like that is super helpful. I am going to keep Surgical Extraction in. I'm going to bring in Explosives. It's great. It hits so many of their things. 1-drop. They have so many 1-drops. It's really, really good. I I don't know actually. So hold on one second. I don't know if I'm gonna do a quick Google search of something real quick. Let's go to combo. Oh, whoops. I'm in Legacy. I just want to see hammer time. So some play spell pierce, but I don't know if I saw that. I should. And that's one of the things I'm still working on is with mill. You basically get to see your opponent's entire deck, and I don't capitalize on that. I don't see. Okay, they have this. They have this. Great. I know what to worry about. I don't. I always forget to check that stuff. It drives me nuts. But it is what it is. So I assume they're going to have something. I also, though, one of the things I didn't think they were prepping that much for Mill. I don't think they're playing many Emeralds. I'm still going to keep Surgical in just in case. Explosives is good. Fatal Push is great, so we can keep that. Now, the thing with Ensnaring Bridge is interesting. They have big creatures, so they can hit you, but they're also playing Sigarda's 8, so they can play it at instant speed. So they can attack through the bridge with like a 1/1 or a 2/2, assuming my hand size is 2 or more. And then they instant speed play that hammer or something like that boosts it, and they get under the bridge. So I don't know if that's worth taking. I think I'm just going to bring in explosives. Archive Trap is still good. I think Jace is a little slow. I'll cut 2 Jaces. I don't know if this is correct, but it most likely isn't, but we're going to play around with it and see how it goes. They'll be on the play, which is scary. So I think what I want to see is some kind of maybe a couple lands and some removal. Removal is really what what I'm looking for. 3 archive traps, though. Can I, you know what I'm going to do real quick? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Are they... They play some. They do play some fetches. But this could just be a massive mistake. This is just a lot, though. So I can cycle this, turn 2. I'm on the draw. I'm going to mulligan. Stop being silly. I'm going to mulligan. Okay, this is fine. I got an archive trap in case they search. And they search pretty often. Stoneforge Mystic and Stoneforge Mystic, Urza Saga, fetch lands. They search often, which is a good case. But in this case, I think this is better. I will put back one of the Fatal Pushes. I think 2 is fine. I will play it that way. I'll play the Scalding Turnout first, see what happens. Maybe they'll crack that fetch. So I can archive trap them right now, which is super nice. Let's see what they play first. If it's a Giver of Runes, yeah. We're going to archive trap first. They are playing Mana Leak. That's interesting. But I hit a hammer. I hit a leak, some removal, 2 Stoneforges. That's nice. And an Esper Sentinel. Okay, so I think, unfortunately, right now, I have to just... Ooh. Okay. I'm going to crack this fetch. That was, I think, a good draw. I'm going to Watery Graves. Yes, pay 2 life. I will Fatal... Oh, whoops. Fatal Push this now so they can't do anything with it. None of those shenanigans. And I'm going to Surgical. I'm going to wait and... Maybe I won't. I do want to know what they have. So that's the thing. If they play Spell Pierce and they have 4 cards in hand and they have Spell Pierce, they can just Spell Pierce my Surgical Extraction and it's useless. I think it's worth doing right now. I could be wrong. I'm going to do it right now. They'll have 1 unknown card. It is what it is. So I'm going to go ahead. They did have Spell Pierce. Oh, that was lucky on my part. I will take their Colossus Hammers. They have Pure Steel, Hollowed Fountain, Urza Saga, and Spell Pierce. So Spell Pierce is really, really good to know. Because what I'm hoping they do, let me look at their, oops, not that. Their cards again. I think what I'll be able to do is they're going to tap out for Pure Steel, I think. They'll tap out for Pure Steel, and then what I'll be able to do is just Fatal Push it on my turn. They'll have no Spell Pierces up. It does mean I'm going to have to... Oh, they're not going to do that. They're going to sit on... So they probably want to... Actually, not sure what they want to do. That's interesting. Engineered explosives on 0 is pretty sweet. Engineered explosives would take care of any kind of tokens that they produce, which is really good. I have fatal push for the tokens too. I already got their hammers out, so the Sigarda's Aid is good, but it's not as good. They can make a bunch. I think I'm going to cast this on 0. They can spell pierce it, and I can pay for it. So that's good. That's good. I'll take that. Um, we'll see. We'll see how this plays. Okay. Okay, I got it. They should have nothing to play at their end step. They have 5 cards in hand, 2 unknown. They'll probably play the Hollowed Fountain or another land that they found, which is fine by me. Yep, Hollowed Fountain, paying for it. So they're going to pass after that, and they're just going to go the token route, which is fine. I think that's definitely good. I will play a crab. Can't spell pierce that. And it, in theory, can block a little bit too if depends. They can make, if they make a token in the upkeep, it'll be a 3/3 and it'll take out the crab immediately, which is a bummer, but it is what it is. Let's see. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, hey, let's not mess with the wires here. Sorry, my cat's down here, and he loves messing with wires. What are we doing? Yep, they're going to make another one to make it a 2, to make there's 2 2s, and they're going to search their deck for a 1 mana cost. It'll probably be a relic of some sort, or, oh, Pithing Needle. Pretty good. I don't know what. Oh my god, stupid. Engineered explosives. I should have seen that coming. Anyway, that's okay. And now they have mana for the I'm so sorry. I'm drawing a blank here. Spell Pierce. So that's not good. I'll take the 3, go to 12. I don't know if I have anything to do with that. Oh, that's good, though. So 45 cards. Play a land, Milm, some. What we got? Spell Pierce, Giver, Springleaf Drum. Cool, cool, cool. I think I wait. I can Fatal Push 1. If they have no artifacts, this is fine because they have the tokens are just as big as the number of artifacts they control. So if they don't have any extra, which is pretty unlikely, what I should be able to do is I could block one in theory and Fatal Push the other, which would make them 2 2s. I take no damage, and we can just kind of go from there. But them not having an artifact is very, very... 5 cards in hand. I know 2. Oh. Okay. I'm willing to try this. Let's crack a fetch. I'm absolutely getting a blue source. Fractured Sanity. So let's see what else we mill. 1, 2, 3. That's all 4 Stone Forges. I'll take it. We will then go ahead and take out one of these tokens. Unless they have the... I think they have one of those steel... Blacksmith, that's what it is. Target permanent gains hexproof and indestructible if it's an artifact creature. Oh, that's more damage for this guy. Okay, so that's beefed up and still alive. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8 damage. Yup. Okay, I'll take it. I don't want to, but I'll take it. I'm hoping they crack this and play Pure Steel, but they're not. They're just going to hold up. They're going to keep Spell Pierce up. I am so sorry. I can't actually see what this is because my cat is here. Oh, Scalding Tarn. Sure. Let's play it. See what else they have in their deck. Sanctifier and Vex. Sure, that makes sense. Catch them off guard. Let's go with it. Right on the concede button. Spell Pierce. He's got it. Okay. All right. What do we got? Nothing. Okay. Let's begin sideboarding. I think it was fine. I think it was a little. They have counter magic, so maybe Mystical Dispute is worth bringing in. I still think. I mean, Tasha's is MVP. Archive Trap is really useful, so I think I will take out a Jace. Explosives was great. I did forget about Pithing Needle. You know, those things happen. Let me adjust real quick. Okay. Fatal Pushes are good. Sorry, my cat is actually blocking the screen. I can't see anything. I'll cut one Hedron Crab and the Jace, I think, for the Mystical Disputes. Keep it cheap so I can fight back with that fourth mana. I would have been able to play Tasha as they play Spell Pierce. I could have countered back, but I wasn't able to, unfortunately. I think Baleful Mastery is too cute. I don't think that's worth bringing in. The only thing I'm torn about is Ensnaring Bridge. I think they play some kind of prismatic ending of some sort, maybe, but maybe that's worth bringing in. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to cut one Sanity, one Visions, and I'm going to bring in two Bridges. So I'm just like hedging. I'm just skimming on certain things. I will obviously play first. Give me 1 second. I'm going to have to move my cat. Hold on. Let's see. Come on, down. Okay. All right. Sorry about that. I'm back. I am back. Okay. Opening hand. Lands, some draws, spells, no removal, but maybe I can draw into it. I am going to keep this. Rune Crab, you know, they can block in theory pretty early on. Dark Slick Shores going in, throwing a crab down there. I say let's go. I say let's go. What do you think? Yep. What am I at? 15 minutes? I do notice that now I'm on stream that I'm talking more than I'm playing significantly slower. Sigarda's Aid. Yep. That's a good turn one. And an Ornithopter, which means next turn they could be swinging in two Ornithopters. Jeez. Okay. It's not good for me. Not good for me. I think Delta. Let's mill him 3. I hit a hammer. I think I am going to fetch now. And I think what I'm going to do is, it's very unlikely, but I might be able to draw into something relevant. Just one card. Not relevant. If they have multiple hammers, which is possible. I mean, I got one, but I mean, they play 4. I'm definitely dead. I have no way. If they have one, it's going to be very tough too. Their Ornithopter loses flying, and that's fine. They'll get in. Esper Sentinel. Yep. It's a good card. Yeah, they have a hammer. Absolutely have a hammer. So let's see what happens. No blocks. Yep. 7 cards in the graveyard. Definitely not enough. At least they have one hammer. I mean, so if I'm able to somehow draw a removal spell or something along those lines. Actually, oh yeah, I can't block yet. Yep. Nope, that's okay. I'll be able to block it next turn, so at least it buys me a turn, but it's not a good situation to be in. Archive Trap, not where we want to be either. So I'm going to mill as much as I can. Let's go. 10. Issue is I don't think, and I'm thinning my deck out at this point, you know, less likely to draw. Ooh, Path to Exile. Interesting. I'm going to draw a card and see if I can get somewhere with it. Now, usually I would pay 1 mana We had talked about this before, wanting them to draw a card and things like that. I don't want them to draw a card this time. However, if I draw a Drown in the Loch, I won't be able to cast it. So in this case, I will not be paying 1. I will let them draw, and I will draw a card. It's a land. Not good. Not good. So my thing. Oh, they have 51 cards too. So that means they definitely boarded in a lot, which a lot of people do against Mill because you have so many cards. They overboard things in, so they have over 60 cards. So it's less likely for them to just lose that, lose quicker. And usually you want to be as efficient as possible. And in this case, I think that's probably the way to go. Well, I'm at 8, so I will go ahead and block that bird. Birdcopter. Birdcopter? Birdthopter. Yep. Go to 7. If I play a blue spell, I'll get them. Like Lavinia or something, but in this case, I don't think so. If I draw an Engineered Explosives, actually, oh, that's so funny. Can I counter it? I don't remember what. 0 to cast. I'm just going to cast it. It's a blue spell. Get out of here. Get out of here. I will prevent them from drawing a card. Because I have the mana and I'm not using it for anything else. So why not? 50 to 49, not a big deal. Get them. Just kidding. They didn't search anything. Next turn. All right, I need something. Not a land. Go. Okay. The real question is, do I do it now? They can't move Colossus Hammer over. 1. I've already milled 1 over. Just 1, right? Not great. But they don't have mana. They don't have mana for a counterspell. I think I do. But the problem is they're going to start pumping out tokens, so I really need to draw my Engineered Explosives. It's okay that I don't have it now. It's fine. I am just going to go for the... Yep. Okay. Oh, yeah. There you go. Yes. Pay. Get out of here. I said, get out of here. All right. Dark Slick short tap because it doesn't matter. If I survive a little more, so some things I'm looking forward to, if I keep drawing removal or some things like that, the big thing I would need to draw right now would be Engineered Explosives. Would be huge. On 0, take out the Ornithopter, take out his tokens. Oh. 1, 2, 3. I think that just leaves me dead. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, you got it. You got it. Win some, you lose some. Oh, that was brutal. So the Pure Steel Paladin makes his artifacts, I'm sorry, his equipment 0 cost to equip when he has 3 or more artifacts or metal craft out, and he absolutely did. Ornithopter, the Hammer, and the Esper Sentinel would be the third one. So he moves it over, attacks, kills me. Not much I could do. I probably could have molded a little more aggressively towards removal. I thought maybe with some lands, with the crab, maybe the crab stayed around a little longer, kind of got it going. Unfortunately, it was not the case. But you know what? You win some, you lose some. And in this case, we lose 2. So 0-2, it's a good start. We're going to keep playing on, and we'll see what happens. Oh, but you gotta remember, stay hydrated. All right. Okay. On the draw. Some removal. Fractured Sanity, which is nice about Fractured Sanity. Again, you play it. You're going to cycle it turn 2 to get those things into the graveyard. And what's nice is Drown in the Loch then is kind of activated a little sooner. I don't love this hand, but I'm going to keep it. We're going to see what happens. Because I should be fine. Should be fine. Or it won't be. And it won't be. We'll see. We'll see what they're playing. I will go ahead and Sage you. A Boreal Grazer. So is this Amulet? Yeah, okay. Amulet Titan. I don't know how this. I mean, they're gonna spit out things real quick. So being on the draw against that is not ideal. We're gonna go ahead and play Dark Slick Shores. We're gonna pass the turn and just cross our fingers and hope that nothing happens. Actually, you know what? Let me turn off auto yields. We're not gonna do that. Let's see what happens. See what happens. I do have to figure out, though, how to get chat up here. Oh, it's backbreaking. Yep. Okay, so at least the thing is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They have 5 mana. It's not great. I mean, like, it's not good for us, but it definitely isn't the worst. So I'm gonna play. Maybe I'll keep my life total up. I'll play a Scalding Tarn. I'm gonna pass the turn. I'm going to fetch at their end step and hit Fractured Sanity and maybe get something going for next turn. Again, I don't expect to live the next turn because this is pretty explore. Yeah, that's good. That's a good one. That's a good one right there. Let's see what they got. Can I get lucky and there'll be nothing? Can I be so lucky? I don't know. I don't know if that works. Ow. Okay. That's not great. But it looks like that's all they have right now. So what I could do, I think getting rid of Dryad of the Elysian Grove is going to be top priority because then that turns Valakut on, and that's just going to hurt. Yep, I'll take this damage. End step, I will go ahead and crack this. I'll just take an island. I don't want to take more damage than I need to, especially when I have another fetch. I will cycle Fractured Sanity. Get some things in their graveyard. At least be able to. Whoa, Microsoft Gardens. Oh yeah, duh. That's a great new addition for them too. That's really nice for them, and a surgical for me. Decisions. These are tough. So, okay. So I could. I have a few options here. I could play a Watery Grave tapped, take out the Grove, which buys me some time. They have one card in hand. I don't think they're going that crazy, hopefully, that quickly. This has to have 5 other mountains, so next turn they can start pinging me for 3. My other alternate thing is Field of Ruin their Valakut, and then Surgical Extract the Valakut, which is pretty brutal. But I think taking this out is going to be my primary goal. Take that out. Play this tapped. We'll wait. I'm going to hold on to the Visions. If I can get their graveyard, I mean, I'm far away from now, but if I can get their graveyard to 20 cards and I'm able to draw 3 for 1. I mean, last time I did it, it was 3 lands. But on the plus side, there was no plus side. I think that's actually how I lost the game. But let's see. Okay, so they're playing a bunch of lands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So next turn, they will be able to cast Titan. However, I will have enough to drown the Locket. Right? 3, 6. Just enough to drown the Locket. So here's what I'm going to do. Play a Field of Ruin. We're going to get rid of their Valakut. I'm going to get another island. I am going to cancel. We're going to move, and then at their draw step after they've drawn, I'm going to Surgical Extract the Valakut. So it's just one less way of them combo killing me or something along those lines. So upkeep, draw. Let's go ahead and Surgical the Valakut. I'll pay life because I want to keep the mana open for Drowning the Lock. They do have a Primeval Titan in hand. They have 6 cards. Good. Nothing that I have to be too crazy worried about. So, okay. Oh, boy. Are they going to go for it? Absolutely. Right? Why wouldn't you? Let's... Actually, one could argue that I probably could have just countered this and then surgical that. You know. These things, they happen. These things, they happen. You move past it. Let's see. 7 card. I'm just going to draw a card. I need to draw something. I need some action. That's something. Um, Jace stops that damage. They have a Talaria, which they can get a 0 mana, which is going to get them Summoner's Pact. If I do 9, it's not enough. I think what I want to do here... So hold on, let me just think real quick. They can't do all that in one turn, though, I don't think. Talaria West, right, because that's what they have in their hand. I got the Titan. They have Talaria West. They can get that going, but I might be able to get something going faster. So that's what I'll do. I'm going to play this. Yes. Now, if I subtract 3, that's 9. That's not enough. I'm just going to... Let's just go all out. Boom. Okay. Play to land. No creatures. I'm open, but I don't think... I mean, unless they just top deck. Actually, I should probably look and see what they got here. Oops. Sorry, go ahead. 1 Titan, 1 Pact. They drew Explore for turn. Okay. Talaria West, which will get him a Summoner's Pact. Yeah. And they're not going to use it yet. Or will they? I mean, I guess they could. They could use it now and then next turn do that. But I think what they would rather do, bounce Talaria West again? Or, yeah, probably Talaria. But what they can do, so what they're doing is setting up for next turn. They'll use Pact, Summoner's Pact, they'll get Primeval Titan, and then they can get more lands, and then it becomes a real big pain for me. I have 25 cards left, but I do get a draw 3, or I'm drawing 4 cards next turn. And also, now that I think about it, I can Otawara their Giant next turn, which is pretty sweet. Let's see, draw a card. Hedron Crab. Well, let's just play it. Let's just do it. Hedron Crab. Go! Polluted Delta. We're going to target you. And as always, save target. Because I'm lazy. Got an amulet. I'm going to crack. Not yet. Let's draw 3. That probably would have been the call first. So I have 4 mana. I haven't cracked yet. I can... I think this is all I can really do. I mean, that's not true. I could have kept Otawara up. Okay, game 1. I've gotten game 1 every time. Every time, but I'm still 0-2. That's okay. Okay, what do we want here? We are worried. All right, Ensnaring Bridge is definitely the way to go. I don't think they play enough creatures for me to care. Extirpate, because they are combo, might be the way to go. Baleful Mastery as a 2-mana way of getting rid of a Titan, I think is huge. I don't think they play enough creatures for this. This might be overboarding, though. Engineered Explosives is to take care of that. Extirpate. Also, I don't know if they're going to play an Emrakul. What's funny about Emrakul is you can literally play it in anything because you don't actually ever have to cast it. It's just there to stop me from milling you. Things that aren't great in this matchup, Tasha's Hideous Laughter, even though it exiles things for 3 mana, it's great. It's not their mana base. I mean, their costs are pretty high. It's not a Hammer Time where I'm going to get like 20 or 30, 40 cards. I'm probably going to get 10 or 11, and I probably have better cards than that anyway. So I'm going to try and cut those, which I don't like because I love the card, but I'm going to. And then I think I'm going to skim. I will get rid of 1 Jace. I will get rid of a Crab. I need 2 more. Archive Trap is good, I think. One of these. I mean, Fatal Push is good, but it's not... It's hitting Azusa, I think, and it's hitting the Grove. But I'm going to cut 1. We'll shave 1. This should be enough. Get him out of here. It's 8 and 8. I love it. Boom. Let's sort. I think it's pretty. It's pretty good. Let's see. Field of Ruin for those pesky, pesky lands. I am on the draw, which is a pain. I do have Baleful Mastery, though, so I can take care of 2 mana problems quickly. I'm going to keep. So I'm going to Polluted Delta turn 1 into Crab. Again, I don't think they have much removal. And if they do, it's going to cost them mana, and it's going to take them... it might maybe push them a turn or something like that. Let's see. Let's see what we got. Oop, they're mulliganing to 5 cards. Love to see it. Well, yeah, for me. And actually, you can tell up here, they're at 65 cards, meaning they overboard, which is what we talked about last game against Hammer Time. If I'm milling them a whole bunch, they're going to want more cards in their deck. Amulet. Oh, Grazer again. Okay. Dropping probably a... So Mycosynth Gardens, I think, is really sweet. I think that's a really fun... I mean, it's even seeing some legacy here and there with some of those combo decks. I'm going to go Delta. I'm going to pay all the life. We're going to go Watery Grave. Yes. Let's play a Crab. You know, when in doubt, just play a Crab. Just do it. I don't think I'm not going to F6 because what I would like to do is let them think that I have an Archive Trap. I wish I had an Archive Trap. Tireless Tracker. What? Wild. Okay. They're not attacking. I kind of want to fetch a fetch land here as a draw. Island. Oh, is the fire? Fire's not doing too good. Yeah, go for it. I'm going to play the island. Let's see what we mill. Let's get it over here. Amulet, great. Azusa, yes. Good. The Tireless Tracker is going to be a pain, but what I could do next turn is Field of Ruin, hit their Saga, and then push the Tireless Tracker. Is that worth doing? Probably. Yeah, let's do that. I'm at 17, which is okay. I can take a hit. That's fine. I think that's totally fine. Give me 1 second. I'm just going to check something out real quick. Cool. We are back. What are we doing? Oh, I'm holding him up. I'm so sorry, opponent. What are they bringing back? Yep. Oh, okay. All right, this is interesting. They're going to get a clue token, and then when this is on the stack, I think they're going to make... Oh, no, that's it. What do they return? Besage. Okay. Hey, that's pretty good. I like that. We're just going to take a hit for 3. Yep. I'll take it. And then I'm going to, I believe, end of turn. We're just going to cycle this. Let's get a card out of it. Let's see what we can find. Mill some stuff over to... Oh, Endurances! Forgot about those. Oh. I kind of want to do it right now. 2 cards in hand. Both would have to be green. I'm just going to do it now. They had 1. Now, do they have an Emrakul? Because that would kind of suck. But it is what it is. Oh, so they have Dismembers. So their turn 1, that turn 1 play where that could have backfired on me. Appreciate that it didn't. Okay, and they have Arboreal Grazer and the other thing. So let's see what we're going to do. We're going to Field of Ruin. Yep, mill some more. Dismember, cool. We're going to get rid of this so they don't make tokens. We're going to get a Swamp. Yep. Mill them for 3 again. Get them out of here. And then we're going to Fatal Push the Tracker. Stop them from creating tokens. I'm gonna take another hit for 3. But that's okay. I'm okay with that. 1, 2. They have 3 mana. They have the Besage in hand, which is their 4th. They have the Arboreal Grazer. So they have some stuff, but I don't think they're doing too much. I am pretty removal heavy. They're going to hit me for 3. I'm going to take it. I have the Drown in the Lock, which is great. I'm really, really close. Actually, excuse me, mouth is dry. They're going to draw a card. Yeah. Oh, another Saga. Oh, good, because I have a Field of Ruin for him. A Boreal Grazer. I guess they're going to play out the, yeah, Boseiju. Okay. Let's do it. Let's see what we got here. Oh, yeah, drum. Oh, my third Field of Ruin. Let's get him. Let's get him. Mill. They have engineered explosives, which I should have known anyway, but I wasn't paying attention. So get rid of that. Float of mana, go for it. I'm good. Were you asking me? I appreciate you. Okay. Get it out of here. Boom.
Beautiful wife found cookies.
Did you like them?
I didn't have them.
Did you see what ones they were, though? Oh, yeah.
I didn't see the second one.
Okay. Cavern of Souls, Teleria. That's cool. That's cool. Now, the real question is 21 cards in their library. You know what I'm going to do? I think I played a land, though. Let's let them lose their mana. Unless they have something to play. They played both things, so I don't know what they have. I don't know if it's worth. This is a 2/2. I could just take more damage. I think I'm going to wait. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to hold off. I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to wait. I'm going to let them play their turn. If they play something that's scary, I'm going to counter it with Drown in the Loch. If they don't, I'm going to draw 3 from Visions of Beyond. They're out of their... They have a 1/1 Urza Saga token. If they play an artifact... Oh, we're going to counter that. Get out of here with that. Please. Oh, I'm so glad I did that. 1 mana, or sorry, a 1/1 token. Not scared of that. So here's what we do. Another Drown in the Loch. I think what we do is Field of Ruin again. I'm going to take out their 2 mana thing. Get an island. Maybe they don't have any left. They do. Oops. Mill 3. Got another Titan. I'm going to... Do I draw 3? I mean, I played my land. Does it matter? They have 33 cards left in their deck. I got rid of their Endurance. They don't have Emrakul. I think I'm going to chill. I'm going to chill. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to hang out. Do my thing. So do I let them... So if I let Summoner's Pact resolve, they don't have a Cavern of Souls. They're going to get a Titan. I'm going to counter it. And then draw 3. And then they'll have to pay 4 mana next turn, which they can do, but it's taxing them for that turn. So go ahead, pay it. Counter Rooney. Get it out of here. Get it out of here. What do we got? Valak. Oh boy. Okay. Still not worth attacking. I will draw 3 at the end of turn. Okay. That was... Oh! We did it. First round win. Okay, we did it. I knew we could. It's because of you guys. Thank you. Return to details. So now we are 1-2. All we have to do is win 3 more. And we get 1 prize. Boom. That's it. That's it. You worried? I'm not worried. While we're waiting, it might take a minute. You never know. Let's just check this real quick. No, we're looking good here. Hope the sound is okay. I'm pretty sure it is. Should be fine. Should be fine. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Oops. All right. Nailed it. Next time I'll have 2 monitors. You know what I mean? 2 monitors will be nice. Have it right there, but not doing that today. Not doing that. Okay. Sorry for that cackle. That was rough, but that is a funny hand. They have Endurance. It's just the one. Oh, sorry, hit the mic. Just the one. This is a lot of mill. They have Dismembers, but they would have to, I think, take time off from doing it. They're keeping 7 cards. No, I'm so sorry. They're mulliganing. I'm gonna keep. We're just gonna do it. We're just gonna do it. That's what I always say. Oh, you know what's so funny? I just lied. This isn't. That was game 3. Or Game 2? So this is the new round. New round. We don't know what we're playing. Even better. Let's keep it. Crabs for days. Another, okay, so this is either going to be a Death and Taxes or this is going to be a Hammer Time deck. Let's go. What are we drawing? Fatal Push. I'm going to go Crab. That's probably a mistake. I mean, I guess I could always Fatal Push that one. I can always Fatal Push it still. But still a little nervous. What do we got? Ooh, the old Agonjo. Stoneforge. Good news, bad news there. They're going to go ahead and get to search their library for something. So they're going to get like a Cauldron probably. They know I'm Mill. I have Ruin Crab out. You know, everyone knows now. Do they want to attack? That'd be great. Didn't think so. But we will Archive Trap them. What do we got? Yeah, this is just straight Death and Taxes. I'll take that, I think. But now we're racing. That's what we're going to do. But we drew a fetch, which is great. We'll play a Crab. Drop that down. And actually, I have an Otawara as well, which will be able to bounce the Germ token for the Cauldron Complete. Let's drop a fetch. We're going to go here. Yep, mill the 3, please. And then I'm going to save targets here because I'm lazy. We're going to do this. And the idea is, do I want to conserve life? I don't think I need to because I have the Field of Ruin. So we'll just grab an island. Keep on milling. You just got to keep on milling. Keep on keeping on. Oh, Leonin Arbiter. That would be silly. We're going to go ahead and play a Crab. This is what we're going to do. Pretty good turn, too. They're at 27 cards left in their deck. They have 4 cards in hand. One we know about being Cauldron Complete, which they can drop right now. Swing at me for a bunch. A bunch. Ghost Quarter. They have Leonin Arbiter. They're not going to play Leonin Arbiter. Okay, good. They get their Cauldron Complete. They're going to hit me for 5, and now the clock is on. I'm going to hold off, though. I'm going to actually probably take 2 hits from this. I want to play the Field of Ruin because I want to use it. I want to use it so I can... Actually... We're in the Visions of Beyond. Draw 3, please. We're just gonna Crabs for days. Let's just go. Let's just go. 12. It's still a 2-turn clock, and I have blockers for everything else. But I have Fatal Push open, so I could take out the Giver of Runes if I wanted to. I think is worth doing. So we're gonna hit yes. We're gonna do all this. Oh, geez. Geez. Oh, geez. Oh, geez. Okay, so good. Mill. 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 Mill, 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 mill. Do I want to take out the Giver of Runes now? I don't think I care. So we're just going to wait. Because in theory, what they could do is play something I want to take out with Fatal Push. And then when I Fatal Push it, they're going to tap Giver of Runes, keeping it offline. And maybe I'll draw something that's more relevant. But next turn, I know I'm going to be able to Field of Ruin, which is going to be great. I will take another 5. They're at 13 cards, and I'm going to mill them 3, 6. Actually, I mill them out next turn. What do you got? Apparition? Just kidding. Thalia. Fun fact, I'm not casting any spells, so I'm going to take this out, just while it's still cheap. Take out Giver. Giver can protect something, but I'm tapped out anyway, so they can. It doesn't matter. But I think I have the win. Yep. Go. Jace. Not really casting. We're going to Field of Ruin. I think this is just... Whoa! That was wild. You guys see that glitch? 7, 3... sorry. 4 cards, 1 card, and then we just go ahead and boop. Okay. Game one. I always get game one. What's that about? I am worried about things like Emrakul. So I'm going to move the extra pates in there too. Or maybe Soul Guide Lantern is just a better choice. They're not countering anything anyway. I'll Soul Guide Lantern. I keep feeling I'm bringing in explosives on a lot of things, but I think it's just good. I can do it on one to take care of Aether Vials, Mother of Runes, or Giver of Runes, things like that. I could drop it on. I don't know if they're playing Urza Saga again. I should have looked, but I didn't look. But tokens are a thing, and actually, Baleful maybe not. Maybe Baleful Mastery too, because that hits that exiles, so it gets around the destroy. I'm sorry, the indestructible of the germ token for Cauldron Complete, and I mean any germ token in general. Let's do that. I still got some. I got some graveyard stuff. I got some removal. Jace is going to be tough to play. Jace is going to be tough to play for a few reasons. Thalia, taxing, and things like that. So I'm going to hold. I'm going to get rid of the Jace. Tasha's could be good, so I'm going to cut two. I think that's fine. Cut one crab, sure. We'll cut one visions. 7 cards, 7 cards. Again, what's been my motto so far? I don't know what I'm doing. Submit. Submit. All right. What do we got? What do we got? Crab. I mean, it was good last game. It's got to be good this game, right? If they have Mother of Runes, I got that there. But there's just no, there's nothing else. It's 2 crabs and 5 lands. The Field of Ruin's great. If they have Leon and Arbiter, I can strip mine them just like them. You know, I wouldn't get a land either, but like, it's something. No, mulligan. Just mulligan. Just do it. Just stop being punished. Punished. No mill, graveyard hate stuff, which is really only, like, it's really just for when milling. I'm going to mulligan again. This is fine. I'll put back the swamp. So put back the swamp, and I think I'm going to put back, I'm on the draw. I'll put back one of the Tarns. Leonin Arbor comes out in 2, so I think I actually play the Delta first. Aether Vial, yeah, you got it. Which means I have to keep out for Aether Vial on 2 because I can't react to it. Or I have to react, I'm sorry, I have to jump onto it. So here's what we're going to do. Pluto Delta, go. Whoops, Pluto Delta, go. We're going to go Watery Grave. Yes, I'm just going to play a crab. They have no way of killing it this turn, and if they want to kill it next turn, they can. But it's going to take mana for them, which might take them off of a turn of doing something more relevant or more threatening to me. Let's see what we got. Or even better, the crab lives. That'd be neat, wouldn't it? Oh, we're both playing Field of Runes. Yeah, Leon and Arbiter. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, what are we drawing? Another crab. And the worry here is if they have something like an Emrakul, that's going to be a little brutal. But if they strip mine me, they have 3 cards in hand. If they strip mine me, they're strip mining themselves, right? Players can't search libraries. Let's just do it. You know, we're going crabs. Crab heavy. This is a crab game, if you ask me. Call me crabby? That was bad. Bad. No one likes that. Save targets. I got a Ganjo, Ghost Quarter, and land. So much land. Sort of Fire Knights. That's great. Sarah Paragon's Stoneforge. I'll take it. I'll take it. And I can block the Alone and Arbiter. The only thing I want to worry about, though, is this the... Oh, no, it was the channel one. The Aganjo Seed of something. Mother? Giver? Giver. There it is. Which is not great. Not great for me. not ideal. But I'm not quite sure what their plan is. Because is it for that player to ignore it? Oh no. Boo. Boo hiss. They'll take out Ruin Crab. Ruin Crab? Ruin Crab. Anyway, they're going to attack for 2. I'm going to have to take it because I don't want to lose this yet. They have a giver that's not affected by summoning sickness, which is a bummer. I think if I draw something like a fatal push, that's pretty good. Oh, Boro. The land keeps on landing, if you know what I mean. Let's Island. Milim. What do you got? Leonin Arbiter, Ephemerate. Oh, right, Ephemerate. That's a thing. I could Tasha's. They have 1 card in hand. I'm not going to be able to kill Leonin Arbiter. Let's just Tasha's. Let's just do it. Let's see what we can do here. What are we exiling? How many cards? 11. That's it. Oh, we got their Cauldra, which is really good. Leonin Arbiter, Thalia. I'm beginning to think they may not have an Emrakul, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm just looking at what we got here. Okay. So I got some of their really good equipment. I think they still have Batterskull. I don't know if it's in their hand, but what do you got? There's another Skyclave. Archon. That's brutal. What's nice about that, though, at least with Oboro, it's not actually stopping me because it's not a tap ability. So I'm very capable of just playing it, bouncing it, playing it again. Again, not right now, but that's something I could do. What are we doing? Hitting Dark Slick? Sure. Strip Mine Me? Go for it. Oh, no! The old double. Okay. I see you. We'll play Oboro. Tapped, of course. Milia 3. 28 cards left. What you got? Not attacking. 1 spell a turn. Also 1 spell a turn from Archon of Emeria, which is very, very annoying. Keep it at 3, going to 4. Keeping it at 3. I'm hoping they play fetch land, or they search their deck. That's weird. I'm just going to return that to my hand. I feel like that was a mistake. It's okay. Gonna hit me for 4? 6? Oof, 6. 2 turn clock. Unfortunately, that means my crab is gonna have to do something next turn. It's gonna have to block. 27 cards. Yeah, feeling the pressure. Oboro! Let's go! What do you got? Aganjo, Solitude, Stoneforge. Okay. I don't have many outs here. I actually don't even know if I have a chance of winning. The only thing I could think of is drawing a swamp and maybe being able to kill something, but like even at this point, it's not great. I will move to blocks. The only thing I really have going for me is if I can archive trap, double archive trap, but I don't know a situation. It's not likely. I don't think it's really gonna happen. But let's see what we got. Nope, this comes into play tapped. Can't search. Can't get a black source. That is a good game. GG. Things that are different. I think I'm gonna take explosives out. Incursion's nice, but they're not really doing any graveyard strategy, so I don't think it's worth it per se. Unfortunately, I didn't get to surgical extract them this last game. I just don't know. I'm worried about bringing in Soul Guide Lantern. I don't think I need Soul Guide Lanterns. I think Ensnaring Bridge is kind of fun. They probably have Prismatic Ending, but I'll have to have it, I guess. Maybe I put in 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. I think I had some dead cards. So let's go. Yes. Land, crabs, and a surgical. Let's go. Let's go. And I can even keep that surgical too for either a pivotal piece of their deck, or even if I see an Emrakul come into the graveyard, I can snag it, and then I have to start over again, but at least I have it. So that's what we'll do. We will, because I have two crabs, start off on playing one of them turn one. So let's go Scalding Tarn, Island, Hedron Crab. And we're going to pass the turn. That's all we got. Let them draw, let them play. They'll probably play an Aether Vial or Giver of Runes. Aether Vial, yep. Delta, but we're going to play Archive Trap, which is, you know, okay. Rune Crab, let's go Delta. We're going there, and then what we'll do is save targets. What are we milling? Sword of Fire and Ice, really good. Good, get rid of those. Solitude, Aether Vial, that's fine. They have no mana, they have no this. I think it is worth... Is it? I'm just gonna do it now. I don't want any tricks. I'd rather just do this now. Yep. Yes, let's let them think that I have something, and then I could also just surgical extract at the end of turn. Anything worth taking out of here? Not really. Ghost Quarter. Jeez. This is where I don't know, because I don't know if they have Emrakul, but it's only a one of, and I don't want to use my only surgical extract. Well, not my only, but like my only one in hand to do something about it. So that makes me very, very unsure. Leonin Arbiter, one. I only have one. I only snagged one of, and that really hurt last round. I might actually surgical extract that. Let's just do it. What do we got? No 2 mana yet. That card really hurt. They did have one in hand. Archon, Stoneforge. Brutal. I'm going to leave this in here, I think. I don't think they have a... Oh, wait, I can search... Oh, my gosh. Embarrassing. Thalia, Stoneforge. Ghost Quarter, Gandra. Oh, good. So they don't have Emrakul. Win-win. I am going to leave this here. I don't think they have a way of getting it out of there, so it also builds for my Visions of Beyond, or Visions... Yeah, Visions of Beyond, which is good for me. What do you got? Oh, if they play Stoneforge, I can then Archive Trap too, which is huge. Really, really like that. Field of Ruin. Yep. Stoneforge. And I assume they're going to get Cauldron Complete, unless there's another like Lion Sash, but I don't... I mean, Lion Sash can get big, but I think Cauldron Complete is just probably better. Yeah. Of course it is. Go, go, go. They're not attacking. Oh, I almost forgot to Archive Trap. That would have been embarrassing. Awkward. Okay, 24 cards left. Let's go. Land, land, land. Go, land! But, I think I have to take the turn off to do this. I have to. Not attacking. I could have cycled and hopefully hit a land. If I don't, then I'm tapped out, and that's backbreaking. They now can't get Cauldron Complete in. They have an extra 3, 4. They have a card I don't know about. They have Ghost Quarter. They could probably go, they're probably going to Ghost... Oh, whoops. Sorry. They're probably Ghost Quarter and then Archon of Emeria. 3. Archon of Emeria. Okay. Let's go ahead and move this up here a little bit. Let's go. Let's go. So that's a clock. I mean, and they have another one, so that's not nothing. However... So the call is, so I drown and lock. I can drown and lock. I can, drown and lock. I can, to take this out. Next turn they can Archon again. So it's buying me a turn. Maybe you know what I'm going to do? We're going to pass. I still get a land. You know, they only get to cast one spell. I can only cast one spell. Let's wait. I can counter the Archon. I'm sorry, not counter, because they have the Aether Vial, so they're going to take it up and just vial it in. But I can kill it, at least one of them. Save the life. If I really want to, though, I could also just Fractured Sanity at the end of turn. Mill them 4, draw a card. Maybe it's a land. And then I can play Ensnaring Bridge, which is really, really good. What do they play? Field of Ruin? Okay. Take the 2. All right. I'm just going to cycle. Let's go. Draw. Oh, I'm really hurting for a land. Land? Oh, brutal. All right, I'm going to pass the turn. They're going to vial in the Archon at end of turn. I'm just going to I'm going to take one out during their turn. They actually, you know what? They could have Ephemerate, but I don't think I could play around it anyway. So I'd rather do it during their turn anyway. So it makes one of their creatures Archon. So the only thing I know about it is Cauldron Complete. They have 2 cards in hand. Let's just go ahead. Maybe they boarded out Ephemerate. Nope, there's one. Just kidding. Land. So they have Cauldron Complete is all I know right now. So I will absolutely take this down. No questions asked. Hopefully I draw a land. If not, I can take out the other one too. Because, what are we at? 5 away? That's fine. I'm at 12. What's 4? Something nasty. Oh, Paragon. Not good. Because they're going to do Stoneforge probably. Which lets them cheat in Cauldra. But, you know what though? I just need a land. If I get a land, I have Ensnaring Bridge. And then the Ensnaring Bridge sits there. And I can kind of empty out my hand slowly. But I need to really start drawing lands now. We're on turn, I don't even know. It feels like 1,000. Turn 1,000. Turn 5 and I'm still at 2 lands. And I'm on the... Play? I was on the draw? No, I won the game 1. Wait, is this game 3? I don't even know anymore. I think this is game 3. I was on the draw. Play. Leonin Arbiter. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. They're going to strip me. This is bad. Yup. And then I just have 1 land. Can I draw one? I didn't mean to hit concede. I was thinking I just passed in the turn, but I think this is game over. Not drawing lands. I have answers to everything that's going on out there, but I don't have the ability to play them, and they're going to just start completely stripping my lands away. And they have the Archon out. And the Archon makes it so my non-basic lands come into play tapped, which is not good. Well, actually, you know, I take that back. Field of Ruin can't hit my island, so my island's safe at least. But... Oh, wait, can they play lands? A permit. Oh, brutal. Brutal. This is the end for me. Because they can just lock me. What I could do if I have to draw a swamp. If I draw my one only swamp, it doesn't even win me the game, but it. I gotta do something. Let's start milling. Oh, there are all my lands. Let's get the crab. Not that it matters. All right. Let's go through this turn. Oops, hold on. Okay, good. Hope that's still working. So I guess not drawing lands for a few turns is pretty backbreaking. So look, now he's going to Field of Ruin my only land. Can't. Leonin Arbiter means I can't search. He'll be able to play Stoneforge Mystic, I believe. I mean, it doesn't really matter. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or sorry, 5 in the air. I could block the Leonin Arbiter, which is fine. But it's a 2-turn clock, and there's really not much I could do about it. Oh, sorry, gotta adjust. I think, again, my only out would be drawing that swamp, and now I can't. Okay, good games, good games. Anything coming up? There were my lands. Okay. 1 and 3. Not where I wanted to be, and that's okay, though. That's okay. Listen, these things happen. Land doesn't turn out the way, your hand doesn't turn out the way it wants to. The deck play, it's fine. It was a lot of fun. It was a crazy game, very back and forth. I thought I had it. Unfortunately, just didn't draw the land. And then he had those lock pieces. Sarah Paragon is rough. That's a great card. Next game ready? Just kidding. Where are we? All right, on the draw against Tooth and Nail 89. I remember that deck. What do we got? We got a crab, a fatal push, some draw. I mean, I think this is, it's only 2 lands, and that kind of hurt us last game, but I think it's fine. Lead out on a swamp. No. I think I have to keep. I have to lead out in the Watery Grave, which is fine. Watery Grave, in a, are we playing the mirror? Hope not. Let's see. What do we got? What you got? Opponent, what you got? Blue, could be. The Mill Mirror. Okay, so instead of playing Watery Grave tapped, we will play it untapped. We'll fatal push his crab. We're not playing that. We don't want that. So what's nice though is at least for the most part, none of our creatures have power, so we don't have to really worry about getting beaten out by creatures. Yes, pay the 2 life. We're going to go ahead and do that. And we're going to ship the turn. We're going to ship this as well. See what happens. What's nice is next turn, what is this? Oh, next turn I will be able to, ooh, that was it's not what you want to see. You don't want to vision beyond like that. What I'll do is crab, swamp, hope for the best. Hope for the best. What do we got here? I could, in theory, just hold it up. What am I drawing? Nah, we're going crab. We're going crabbing. Oh, that's cute. All right. Make him think we got another fatal push for him. You know what I mean? That's what it's all about. Mind games, which I'm really not good at. What do we got? I think that's dirt. I think it's dirt. Could be wrong. That's so funny though. In a game, I just forgot we have all these archive traps, and no one's using them yet. But okay, this is fine. We'll sit here. We'll see what happens until one of us casts Tasha's Hideous Laughter and destroys their opponent. Let's see. Actually, though, you know what? Field of Ruin is pretty brutal, though. Oh, 2 mana. Fracture. Main phase. I don't know if I agree with that. What do you get? What do you get? You got my Fatal Push. Fine. 1 land. Oh, I got my Delta. That wasn't on top anyway, so that's okay. I think he's gonna. So main board surgical. I dig it. I think that's great. I think it's a great card. He could even leave it in my graveyard because I have no way of getting it back. I'm not sure if they'll. Ooh. They did get it out of my graveyard. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they already. It depends on what their hand is, but that's one less card that they're going to be able to, or before Visions of Beyond is really turned on. And I don't think I have a way of doing it anyway, of of getting it back. So I think that's kind of a misstep there, but that's okay. Let's draw a land. Come on, come on, come on. A nice fetch. Who doesn't want to see a fetch? Neat. So I'll play a crab. It's great. That was exactly what I wanted, because now I have Drown in the lockup too, which is really cool. We're going to Polluted Delta, and I'm not going to archive, out of fear of risk, I'm sorry, out of fear of Archive Trap, I'm just going to kind of hold this steady for now, and then just Drown in the lock anything that they happen to cast that I'm really worried about. So we'll see how this plays out, to play us out. Ooh. No worries if you hear that. That's just my dog sleeping, dreaming of me winning. It's not happening though. This is brutal. Dear opponent. Okay. Okay. Nothing. I think I just kind of want to wait. They're at 14 cards. If I draw a land, again, I don't want to turn on their Archive Trap, because that could then very quickly turn on other things, and I just don't really want that. Now, something to think about now is nothing. We're just going to wait. What I'm going to do is, right, if I fetch, so hold on, let me think. If I fetch now, I get an island, period. I'll then mill them 6 so I could draw 6 cards. And is that worth it? Or to do it at their end? I think I want to make them spend mana on their end step, so we're just going to hold off. Or he's going to try and Field of Ruin my Polluted Delta. Is he going to? Oh, no, okay. Let's float a blue. I think he's going to force an Archive Trap on me, which is fine. I'll get an island. He'll get something. Mill 6. But then again, he gets the Archive Trap. I'm just going to try and draw 3 cards. That's what I'm going to do. I think I actually might... I have 41 cards. He has 31. I think I might Drown in the lock. Wow, no fighting there. Okay. I think I might counter it, though. That is... Wait, what? Oh, it's... Oh, if anyone... I should read cards more. Okay. You gonna Archive Trap? Now you're gonna have Visions. Okay, well, I already searched, so let's search now. We're gonna Watery Grave. Yeah, pay 2 life. It's my graveyard, I don't care. A million more. A million more. And then before that, because he's targeted by Visions of Beyond, I'm just going to cast it. Draw 3. Now I'm... Whoa. Hold on, let me just... That is a... Oh, that's a wild amount of land. Okay, that's fine. Get it. I just can't believe that. I just drew like 6 lands. They have 22 cards left in their deck. Which, I mean, I have plenty to mill them out on. But the real question is, do I want to counter an Archive Trap that's going to mill... I mean, I assume they have one. I think that's such a waste of a Field of Ruin if you're not going to. Oh, no, they're just going to let me discard. Okay, I have... How many cards in hand? I have a lot. 3. All right. I think we can get rid of the 1 island. And I think 1 field. I think I'm okay with that. And then basically right now they have 3 mana. I'm going to counter whatever I can. If they're casting Atasha's... I mean, if it's Visions of Beyond... Yeah, go ahead, draw 3. The cast Crab, I have Fatal Push for it, so that's cool. if they have... I can't counter fractured. We'll see. We'll see. Crab? You got 9 cards in hand. Let's see what happens. Nope, just kidding. I don't even know. I don't even know, man. All right, so they're going to cast a crab. I'm okay with that because I can just fatal push it. Depending on what kind of land they play. If they play a fetch, you have to wait because then they can just crack it in response. What did they play? What did they play? I missed it. Plays an island. Okay, so we will go ahead. Actually, that's fine. Yep, you got me 3. Fractured, ruin, drown, fine. What I will then do is at my end step, I will gladly fatal push this. Wow, that wind is wicked.
Doesn't look windy out.
I know.
Is the thing closed?
I think so. I'll check after this game.
Josh needs to go in the dryer.
Yes, that too. Is this a win? I think it is. We're going to crab. So that's 3, 6, 9, 12. Yeah, and then we archive trap. So that's it. Unless they have... Actually, it wouldn't matter anyway, because I would have way more than they would anyway. Sorry, their turn is next. What I mean is, if they have our... I'm going to... Both of us are going to search our libraries for a land card, which turns on archive trap. I'm going to cast mine. They can cast theirs. But even if I somehow go to 0, their turn's up next, so they'll lose. Drown the lock. Perfect. Love it. Because then I can just do this. Yep. Yep. We will then... I don't even need a basic, if I'm being honest, which is fine. And then we will archive trap. For the rest. Yep. Okay. Game 1s are easy, apparently. Game 2s are the tough ones. Now, in this case, I will overboard because I want to be able to just not lose out of nowhere. So I'm going to bring in my some graveyard hate because what I really want to do is actually... Ooh, hold on. Don't screw this up. I don't want Soul Guide Lantern. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. It's not really doing much. I'm not trying to stop them from... I don't think they run Emrakul is what I'm getting at. Sorry. I don't think they're running things that shuffle their graveyard back into their deck. I could be wrong, and if I find out this game, I'll change the whole thing up. As far as this is concerned, though, I think what I do is leave Soul Guide Lantern out, get Extirpate, because Extirpate can start hitting some of those really key spells that I need them to, that I want to mill. I'm sorry, that I might mill over so that they won't be able to cast them. Excuse me. Ensnaring Bridge is nothing because, like I said, our creatures don't actually deal damage. Explosive, I have the same thing, so I don't want that. Killing their creatures, I think I'll be fine with Drown the Lock and Fatal Push. So I really think there's not much to be brought in for 4 cards. I would take out... That's a tough one. Tosh, this is really good. I'm going to take out a Jace. We both search our deck pretty often, so I don't want to lose that. I don't know what the right call is. I think I want to like trim things. There's not much. So I'll trim a crab. I'll trim a visions. Keep the pushes for the crabs because it is really important. I'll cut a fractured. I don't know. I'm not quite sure what to do in that case, but I think that's fine for now. So we will see. They're obviously going to be on the play, so I'll go ahead and be on the draw. If I can get a fatal push. Ow. Put this table here. If I can get a fatal push in opening hand, that'd be great. I'll be able to take care of any early creatures, which is really, I mean, that's what, I mean, I hit him with an archive trap and all that, but, okay. Here is the rare time where I think, oops, hold on, so sorry, I'm getting tangled in my wires here. where I don't know if I care about removal. They might have counter magic, that might be true, but starting off with an Archive Trap and then having mana into Tasha's, I just think is too good to give up. I just want to try it. I know. Listen, guys, we're 1-3. This is fine. This is our last round. Let's see it. Right? It's 1-3. I'm pretty sure 1-3. We'll be able to. It's just for fun. Just for fun. Let's see what happens here. While we're waiting, give me 1 second. I'm just gonna check out some things. What? Okay. So it looks like they just gave up, which is, I mean, we're 2-3. We got half of our thing back. Mill was fun. I mean, I'm sure there were some misplays here and there. I'm positive of it. I'm not, it's very different playing in paper than playing online. What's nice about online, you don't miss triggers for the most part, but you still can misplay like I do. I enjoyed it. I really like the Surgical's main board versus not, versus sideboard. Give me a moment. I'll be right back. I just have to throw some more wood in the fire. Give me 1 second. Okay. Yeah. Oh, hold on. Dropping things. Dropping things? Okay. Okay, hey, welcome back. Okay, so that was fun. I had a lot of fun playing that. What I might do as well, I had another, I don't know if it's going to be another full league. I don't know if I have time for that. But I am going to start another one. Let me see what it was. Bear with me 1 second. I just have to go and get the cards themselves. So just bear with me 1 second. I think what I wanted to try was the glimpse of Tomorrow deck with the Omnaths and things like that. It's silly. It's just silly combo things that I really, really enjoy doing. So I'm going to just, yeah, I agree. I'm going to go ahead and return this deck, get another one real quick. And maybe, again, I don't think it's going to be the full, the full league. Maybe it's a few games. I'll record the rest of it, though, and maybe upload it through YouTube. But let's just see. Confirm. I do love me some silly combo decks. One of my very close friends recently threw Eternal Weekend top forward with Legacy with. Oh, hold on. Oh, matchmaking queue. Okay, good. top 4 Eternal Weekend with Cephalid Breakfast. And I didn't even know what that deck was. He told me, and I was like, that doesn't make any sense. And if you don't know what it is, it's playing a card called Cephalid Illusionist. And I believe it's whenever it's targeted by a spell or ability, you mill the top 3 cards of your deck. And so what you do is you play Shuko, which is a 1-mana artifact equipment that equips for 0. Its ability is useless other than the fact that it equips for 0. So you literally can equip it, unequip. You just keep re-equipping it over and over, and you mill your entire deck. And then you get cards like Narc Amiibo when it enters the graveyard from the top of your deck, put it into play. You get a few of those in. Dread returns in there too. Milled your entire deck. You sacrifice 3 creatures to Dread return Thassa's Oracle back, which means you have no cards left in your deck and you win the game. And it's such a funny deck because I think it really beats up on like White Initiative right now, which is very popular, or just initiative decks in general in Legacy. And it was really cool. He played it really, really well. He dodged over somehow the entire time, which is wild to me. But yeah, anyway, combos, fun janky combos. I love it. I'm just waiting for this to load, and then we can go ahead and I'll show you. Hold on, what are we looking at here? Deck view. You can see what I'm looking to do. I mean, I'm not super familiar with this deck. I've seen it played a bunch. I think I've seen, I don't even know, but Channel Fireball people play it. You know, I've seen them play it before, some random people here and there. I just think it's really fun. I love the idea of randomizing. You know, I have all these tokens, I have all these lands. You know what? Let's just spin the wheel and see what happens. So I'm excited to try it out. I've never actually done it before, so we're gonna see how that plays out. Let me do a quick look here and see. Cool. There we are. Accept. And it plays a bunch of endurances too, which is good if we get paired up against that mill. We might be okay. I got it. Okay, submit. Oh, oops. Confirm. Sorry. All right. Let's take a look. There we go. Yeah, go for it. All right. Oops. Sorry. Hold on. Jeez. Oh, jeez. Okay. We're back. Okay. So we have this here. We're going to constructed. Whoops. Let's not do that. Let's go. Let's see what we can do. Should be fun. Like I said, we'll probably play maybe a round or two, see how quick it goes. I thought, you know, usually I can fly through leagues pretty quickly. That one took a little longer than I expected, so we'll just see how it goes, see how it plays out to play us out. I'll make the same joke twice. I don't even care. Okay, waiting for an opponent. This is the lull. This is the slowest time. All right. Did you see him at the front door?
Yeah. He doesn't want to eat.
He will. He will. All right. Oh, come on, opponent one. Let's go. I got some losing to do. Let's see. Can I? Oh, here we go. On the play. Oh, here we go. This is where we're at here. Okay. So Cavern of Souls. Elemental. So I can start off with the Triome, which will get me blue. The thing is though, am I casting? So if I can, I don't know if I'm going to keep. I don't know how this works. This is, again, kind of new to me, but I'm going to try it out. I'm going to start with the Triome, then go into Cavern of Souls naming Elemental, and try and evoke the Wave Sifter, and then attempt to, and then Cavern of Souls again, naming Human, and then do Charlotte's Agent into all the glimpses. So that's what we're going to try right now. We're going to do play. Hopefully they're not too quick. Let's see what we got. What are we playing against? All right, P-Door. Anything like Hodor? Not too soon. Right. I think this is better. Elemental. Okay. Now can I... Green? It looks like I can. Blue. So I guess it is casting. I am casting it. I'm evoking it. So I'm casting it, getting 2 tokens, and then sacking it. And I think the right thing to do, I could be wrong, is really kind of just play it out until sorry, don't combo unless I need to. Because I could combo next turn. I could spin it and see what I can do, but why not just play Wave Sifter again? Like play a Guardian, get a token, play Wave Sifter, get 2 more tokens. Next turn, then Shardless Agent if I really wanted to. If I'm not in too much of a rush. Okay, so we're playing against Titan. A little bit of a rush. But let's see. They're probably going to play the tap land, that the 2 mana. Oh, another Saga. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. I'm having fun. You having fun? I'm having fun. Let's see what we got here. Another one. So we'll play Garden. Yep. Blue. Green. I think we're good. We're just gonna pass the turn. Keep it simple. We're clogging the board up with a bunch of permanents. Oops, I have to do that with a bunch of permanents, and then we're just gonna we're gonna Shardless Agent into Glimpse of Tomorrow. Now, actually no, this is Titan, so we know what they're playing. So they're not playing Counter Magic, which is pretty sweet. Now it doesn't mean to say that that doesn't mean that they're not playing, that they can't just go crazy this turn. Their deck is really fast and really good. Right now, they can, if they want, I don't think they're going to create a, I think they're just going to float a mana. I could be wrong, though. No, they're going to create a token. Okay. A little slower, but that's okay. So they create that. They're going to search for an Amulet of Vigor, which means if a permanent comes into play tapped, it comes into play untapped instead. But it does trigger, though. So what happens is they're going to play one of their 2 mana cards, one of the not Temple Garden, I'm sorry. It depends, you'll see. If they're going to play one of their 2 mana lands that makes them bounce 1, they can play their 2 mana land. There it is, Simic Growth Chamber. It's going to so watch, you're going to see here. It's going to untap. They can float 2 mana. And then bounce a land to their hand. Sometimes it's the same one because then they can, they can play things like a Zeus of Lost but Seeking. And, oh, okay. Okay. We're going to move. Come on. There you go, bud. Yeah. We don't even know what that was. Just kidding. Just kidding. All right, what do they bounce? They bounced Return Beseiju for Simic Growth Chamber. Okay. Now here's the big thing, though. The big thing is next turn, they're going to be able to get another Amulet of Vigor and then start bouncing and making a lot of land, which is scary. So I think this is the turn I want to. This is the turn I want to go off. So let's do this. I think what I might do. Is it okay? I think what we're gonna do is play Garden because. Oh no! Wait, green. Blue. Yeah, we'll do this. That's okay. Window frames aren't expensive. It's fine. All right. And then we're just going to blue, green, colorless. Let's see that. Now, I don't know if I've actually ever cascaded before. Glimpse of Tomorrow. Let's just cast it. Nope. Sorry, bud. There you go. Stay there. Whoa. Okay. Okay. Okay, we got that. Sure. Okay. We got Fury going there. Yeah, okay. We got Fury. I guess we're going to go there again. Okay. And then Endurance. I think Endurance I target myself, right? I think so, because then it brings it back into my deck, I'm pretty sure. Okay. Got a 2/2, and now I have a really big board, which is pretty sweet. Okay. Let's go. I mean, you know, they still have they still have Titan mana. What was it 5 cards in hand, 6 cards in hand? They could still do a whole lot. Now they can give I think they can give their guy double strike, but I still think it's okay. We're gonna find out. But I think that was pretty good. We didn't hit one Omnath, which is a shame because we had 3 lands and we could have really gone crazy there. But that's fine. That's fine. You can't win them all. They all can't be singers. The thing is, though, what he could do is Simic Growth Chamber, Azusa, which lets you play extra lands, which we saw in the last league, and then go, land, Titan. Because right now with 2 Vigors, it's 2 triggers. So they play, so you'll see here, there's 2 triggers here. So they're going to untap the Simic, the one that they just played, float 2 mana, untap it, float 2 mana, return it, I assume the same one, to their hand. Yep. And then they can tap their current Simic Growth Chamber for 2, which is now giving them 2, 4, 6, 7 mana, play the Primeval Titan. So that's fun. Fun and fresh. My dog might be barking at something soon. Not sure yet. You never know with her. Let's see. They are certainly taking their time. What's that? Oh. Let me see. Hold on. Someone razzing me? I still don't have chat up here yet.
No.
Oh, okay. Oh, someone's waiting for me to respond. I'm coming. Oops. Oh, wait. Sorry, everyone. There we go. Okay. All right, Azusa. Azusa, Lost But Seeking, which is what we talked about. Because now they can really make a lot of land. Now they get I think it's 2 extra land drops. Yeah, so they made their 1 land drop, now they get 2. They're gonna get 2. I'm just gonna F6 because they can. There's nothing I can do about it. Actually, you know what? I take that back. I want to turn off auto yields. Yield until next end step because I'll crack the fetch at the end step, try and thin out my deck and see what's going on. But yeah, they're like I said, they're gonna make a lot of mana. They're probably gonna cast a Titan, Sunhome. I think it's called Sunhelm or something Fortress. Gives it first strike and haste. Oh man, I'm butchering these cards. I'm not sure, but they're gonna give their Primeval Titan, I assume 6/6 or or they're gonna do the. I'm not sure what they're gonna do. That's what it is, Cultivator Colossus. So let's see how this plays. Is this just infinite? Play a land. Untapped. Hold on, how does this work? When it enters the battlefield, you may put a land card from your hand onto the battlefield tapped. If you do, draw a card and repeat this process. And I think they can kind of go infinite, sort of, I think. Because they're going to draw all these cards. They're going to make basically almost an infinite amount of mana. But I don't know how they kill me with it unless they have a very large walking ballista, which might be the case. Or actually, you know what? Well, that's so funny. You know what? Hold on. Its power and toughness is equal to the number of... And it has trample. Okay. 3 cards in hand. None of them are mana because they would be doing all that. Oh, this is intricate. I mean, I think I'm dead. I just don't know. 3, 6, 9. But now, sorry about that. They just have a lot of mana, which I guess they could. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna shut up and see what they do. Anyone else know? I don't know. No one knows. I was just gonna say, I was like, is that? I'm just gonna pet my dog real quick. No big deal. She will probably bark at some point. Let's see. That is a lot of triggers, friend. So you're just making a whole lot of mana. It's 10-10, right? 10-10. But I still have, I mean, I have a decent board. The only problem, though, is actually, you know what I can do? I'll have Fable of the Mirror Breaker, Chapter 2 to discard. So I'm essentially drawing 3 cards next turn. And I think I'm going to be fetching for maybe a Triome. So I'll have the colors I need for Violent Outburst, for Shardless Agent or something like that, and we'll just spin the wheel again and see what happens. Because this is big. However, if I'm able to... Wow, that's so much mana. If I'm able to get another turn, I might be able to do more Furies and Fury down, something like that, but I don't really quite know what we're doing here. What are we building to? Oh, right. I was like, how do you get 8 cards in hand? He picked up all those lands. Nah, that's pretty easy. Okay. Play an additional land, I think. Yes? Yeah, he gets to play an additional land. Titan. Exactly what I thought. I get the Searcher's deck for 2 lands, and I think it's going to be the one that gives it haste and first strike, I think. I'm going to actually turn off auto yields real quick. So what's he grabbing? What is he crafting? Crafting a win. Vesuva. Vigil. Oh, it's so okay. So Slayer Stronghold. That's not the one I was thinking of, but this is what gives it vigilance and haste. So he'll be able to untap it and give both his creatures. I assume actually, what was Vesuva copying? Boros Garrison. But I still think though so that's creating. Oh shoot! Sorry. I forgot they're waiting for me. Use Slayer Stronghold on Cultivator. Oh, on Titan. Okay. Untap it. Use it again on Cultivator Colossus. So he's giving both his big creatures haste and first strike. But I have double strike on some of them, so like at least it's something. But the real question though is how much damage is it going to be overall? Because the more Furies that die, or the more of my tokens that die, the less, likely this is to work, to spin me into something better. I don't want to crack anything yet either because I don't want to lose out. I don't want to lose out on anything. Okay, so Arboreal Grazer is going to play. He's going to get to play an extra land. Forest, which is going to be untapped. Sure. Tap it for mana. Or not. Okay. What else you got? 11 mana. 12. Ooh. Okay. Now, whatever he's getting from Primeval Titan, it's going to be untapped. Let's see. I think it's the Sun something Fortress. Sunhelm. What do we got? Wait, where'd it go? There it is. Sunhome. That's what it is. Double strike until end of turn. Well, what's fun is I have double strike too. So take that. But does he have enough Mana to activate it, though. I don't know. Maybe once, right? Yeah, once. So, okay. It's a 10-8. 16. Oh, wait, what? Oh, is there two? Oh, right, he has two lands. Duh. Sorry, that was dumb. Right. So this has, okay. What is this? A 10, 8, 3, 6, 9. And this just has trample. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It just kills it. Oh, wait. No, oh, I keep forgetting. Not double strike. I think I'm just going to let this one go. I don't know how right that is, but we're going to see. I wasted some time on those those triggers. I forgot I had done all that. Okay. There it is. There's that. And then I take the 8 from him. And then end step. Hmm. We had another land drop? So much land. So was that a mistake then? If he had white. Oh, unless he has. No, he already. No, I don't know. I don't know how many land drops he has left. He's played so many lands this turn, it's very difficult for me to figure out. But I am going to crack this to get a triome. Triome. Wait, what's he hitting? Oh, that's brutal. Brutal. Because I was really hoping that was going to give me a lot of extra draws. We'll go Triome. I can't stop that from happening, so sure, you got it. We will absolutely do this because we want to thin our deck, and we also want more green, red. No, we want more permanence. So if I happen to draw something relevant, I'll have it. Jeez. All right, go ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I thought he was out of. I thought he was out of those. I thought. This is maybe one of the longest turns. This is like me playing Storm and Legacy. Just trying to figure it all out. Okay, so you get your Hunter's Pact, or a Summoner's Pact. You're not going to use it now. I guess you could. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. Okay. Let's see if I draw something relevant. Fingers crossed. No, not so much. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I could, in theory, let's just see what happens here. What are my lands? It doesn't matter. He's not countering anything anyway. Elemental. Sure. So we'll just use that for this then. Blue, green, any of them. Boom. What's the top card? Okay. Now he gets to do this again, but he can give it double strike. Is there anything I can do about that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I can soak up 11, and he's doing 12. All right. Blue, green. Evoke. Go ahead. Investigate. Go ahead. Okay. Play the land, did all that. All right. Can't afford to lose my goblin. I need it for blocking purposes. But actually, I just realized if he has Valakut, Summoner's Pact is going to get him Primeval Titan. Yeah, he's got it. There's nothing we can do here. My bad. I don't know why I waited so long to concede. That's okay, though. I think Subtlety is pretty sweet. Oops. Subtlety. Okay. Subtlety is pretty sweet. Foundation Breaker, absolutely. That's going to take out those amulets. It's what, 2 mana to evoke? You gotta love it. Now, Twin Shot Sniper, I'm not that familiar with. I think it's because the idea is I keep looping things. And if I get a bunch of them, I can start pinging things down. I don't know if that's the way to go here. I really don't. So I'm not going to. If I'm bringing in Subtlety and Foundation Breaker, I just don't think it's worth it. Endurances, I don't think are necessary. Their graveyard isn't that relevant, so I can take those 4 out. Charlotte's Agent obviously stays. Omnath, Fables, Glimpse, all of that stay. Maybe I cut a Fury, two Fury, 1 Wave Sifter. I don't know. I don't know what the right call is here. I'll do, you know what? I really like these Furies. I'm going to do it that way. We're going to do it that way. I don't think that's the right call, but we'll see. We'll see. This is pretty cool. Pretty fun deck. Now we wait. Now we play the waiting game. And we'll see. Oop, where's my water? You know, I did forget. So there's 2 versions of this that I've seen before. The opponent was talking to me about it. There is one where, where you play, you know, these elementals, the Fables, the Furies, because they just, there's so much value in multiples. I mean, you saw I'm able to like clear boards if you get enough Furies. I mean, that board was crazy. If he didn't have that kind of start, or if I was on, I think I was on the draw. Oh no, maybe not. No, I lied. If I just had one more turn, is really what it was. If I had one more turn, I would have been there. You would have been dead. There was so much damage coming at him. However, unfortunately, that's not how it played out. Let's see. Now I have 2 lands. I have a Subtlety. I don't think that's keepable. I do have Pasaju, so I could take out an amulet. I have this. I don't think I want to go do 5, but this is a combo deck, so I probably do. Okay, let's see what we got. Mulligan to 6. We're both keeping 6. Let's go. Game 2. Elemental. Go. They'll probably play a tap land. Or no, I'm sorry. They'll probably play a land to play the amulet or not. I'll take it. I'll take it. Turn off from amulet. Give it to me. We'll do this. Green. I have blue. I have green. Actually, though, you know what? I have green here. Yeah, we'll... Yes. Oops, 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 oops. Evoke. We will go green. We will go blue. Get her. We'll investigate twice, and then we'll sack it. We'll be on our way. Now this is fun. The Mycosynth Gardens being able to copy... Excuse me. Being able to copy the amulet is really cool. I think that's a really sweet piece of tech there. 1, 2. I think what I do is Wooded Foothills. pass the turn. Next turn I'll be able to cast Omnath, like hard cast Omnath. But it also leads me to, so I can Beseiju into, or Beseiju an amulet, Beseiju the grove, something Elysian Grove or something like that. So it gives me options. Some balance in what, Valakut? Seems good. I don't think they have amulet because they would have played that there. And then we'll crack this for the Triome. Okay. What do we got? Okay. Let's do, I have to wait, what is it? White, green, blue, red. Draw a card. Okay. Whew. Let's go. Let's go. If I draw a fetch, that's a lot of land, a lot of mana I can do some stuff with, but there's really not much else going on without a glimpse. But I still think Onmath is a formidable threat on its own. Azusa is kind of something I was afraid of, but really can't do much about it. 7 cards, Valakut,